Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome to the channel if you're new. In this video, what I wanted to do is a realistic price target for XRP or for Ripple, but we'll mainly refer to it as XRP for this bull market. All right. What we'll be doing is we'll do a technical analysis at the end of the video, but mainly we will be talking about fundamentals. All right. So all sorts of catalysts and all sort of news events that we can anticipate in the next couple of months and in the next year, and then based on that we'll talk about a fair valuation for XRP. Now, right off the bat, what I do want to say is that look, a lot of people think different about this. Nobody is going to agree 100%. All right, so what I'll do is first we'll just explore everything that's going on. I'll give you my thoughts on it. I cover XRP every day. I have covered XRP and Ripple very, very often this year. I followed all the developments around the XRP and SEC case, etc. So I would like to think that I know a little bit about Ripple, but everybody knows their stuff. Everybody has a different view on that. So will you agree 100%? No. Will it be valuable? Yes, I hope so at least. But let's get right into it. We'll do a technical analysis, which will be very primitive, just to spoiler that at the end. But first of all, let's talk about some catalysts for Ripple. So in my opinion, these four catalysts and these four news events we'll talk about are most important. Now, does that mean that they are the only ones? No, there's certainly, like, there's a lot of things we can talk about, but time is limited. And I want to make this video as concise and as valuable as possible. All right, so what we'll talk about is the Ripple SEC case. We'll talk about the spot XRP ETF. We'll talk about compliance with the ISO standard. And we will talk about RLUSD, the stablecoin launching very, very soon. I think those, at least in the short-term future, are the most important news events for Ripple. So the first one, and first of all, Ripple XRP, by the way, is doing great. In terms of trend right here, as you can see, it's doing absolutely amazing. A lot of you from the Ripple community have made a lot of money, and that is 100% deserved. The XRP community got a lot of shit in the last 2-3 years. And a lot of people have made a lot of money. That's great to see. But in general, Ripple is gaining a ton of attention. Already was gaining a little bit more attention around the SEC case, etc. And when Donald Trump won, of course, I mean, XRP was one of the coins that benefited off of that the most. At the moment, it is close to an all-time high in market cap. All right, more tokens have been released in circulation. So right now, market cap is around $138 billion. That is the all-time high in market cap, not in price. All right, all-time high in price on Binance, I think it reached $3.5. But let's get into the news. So first of all, the main news, or at least the main the most important news that Ripple has had for the last year, is the entire lawsuit between the SEC and Ripple. In my opinion, this is going to provide bullish momentum for Ripple still in the next couple of months when we get a little bit more clarity. However, I do think a lot of the bullish momentum from this has already been priced in. All right, because what we have seen so far with just in general when Trump got elected, and then when we heard about Gary Gensler going away from the SEC, and then we got some more indications that the SEC was going to be more pro-crypto, and then now a new chair has been announced, which is also pro-crypto, or at least more lenient. I think it is fair to say that it has like a 90% probability. Like Ripple already almost won the case, all right? Right now we're in the appeal phase. So I think this is going to cause some short-term bullish momentum, and ultimately this is bullish. But do I think this is going to cause huge momentum when the case is actually closed and Ripple wins? Because I think that's most likely. I don't think so. I actually think it's more likely to be a spike up and a drop down afterwards. Sell the news. I think a lot of this bullish momentum that we have seen is already in anticipation of this. Now, the second event I do think is going to be major, all right? And that is the XRP ETF. First of all, we only had Canary Capital or something applying for this ETF, which they are applying for ETFs left and right. So that doesn't really say anything. But now we also have Wisdom Tree filing for a spot XRP ETF. We have rumors about BlackRock filing for the ETF as well. If BlackRock does so, then it's sealed, all right? Then we're sure we're getting an XRP ETF. But even though the case between Ripple and the SEC seems like a one battle for Ripple, an ETF is one step further, right? So that is something we will definitely still have to see. over the next couple of months if we do get a little bit more rumors, etc. So therefore, I think this is the best news for XRP in the next couple of months, if we can get that approval, or if we can get into the right direction. All right, perhaps that it gets postponed. A postponement of the approval of this ETF, I don't think is a bad thing, but that's what we'll see. And because it is less certain, I do not think this has been priced in yet, and therefore I also do think that we can still see more price growth because of that news. But this is going to be major. I will keep you updated on this as well. Definitely something to keep your eyes on. Then the third thing I wanted to talk about is this ISO 20022 compliance. All right, so Ripple or XRP, together with some other, and I do not enjoy this website, but together with some other coins, is ISO 20022 compliant. What that means in general is that it should be more easy to communicate and to message with central banks, etc. And this is being made out to be this huge thing. I think it's bullish, but I don't really think, and I'm just repeating what the CTO of Ripple has said, I don't think this is going to be major. All right, so what you can see, what he said is that there could certainly be projects using both of these things. There's no real inherent overlap between them. Talking about XRP and ISO 20022. So in general, this can cause some bullish momentum, and for retail, this is another reason to buy in. So obviously, it has bullish, it creates bullish momentum, but compared to the SEC case and compared to the potential ETF, I think it's nothing. To be fair, and a lot of you will not agree with me on this, but that's fine. It's my opinion. And then the last thing, I think is a bit of a wild card. All right, so just today we actually heard, yesterday we heard that RLUSD, which is a stable coin created by Ripple, is not launching today. So it was not launching yesterday. They've been working on this for some time. They've teasered the launch for some time as well. This is launching soon. All right, and I think if we're talking about the fundamentals of the stable coin, I think it has a lot of potential. The way it has been designed, I do think it gives it the potential to be this new stablecoin that actually has more value, or actually has a little bit more trust than other stablecoins, and that's huge in crypto right now. That trust and just in general, that confidence for businesses, but also institutions to use it. So I think this can be great, but why to me this is a wild card? To me, it depends on how much this is actually going to be used. All right, so one of the best metrics to look at is the total market cap. All right, so for stablecoins, what you can see, if we're looking at the market cap, for example, for USDT, if the market cap of USDT goes up, that means that there's more adoption of USDT, it's being used more. And what we need to see is, can RLUSD in the stablecoin market actually get a significant market share? If the answer is yes, that is super bullish for XRP and Ripple. All right, if the answer is no, this is not really going to do much. All right, there's a ton of stablecoins in the markets already. And even though, like I said, there are some unique things to RLUSD, we still need to actually see, wait and see until it actually delivers on the promises. So, can be great. This last news article I wanted to talk about, and this last item for Ripple, can be great, but we need to wait for proof. So, in general, if we take all of that and a technical analysis here, which is mostly based, and look, what's going to happen with Ripple, what's going to happen with XRP is it's practically going into price discovery. All right, so we're going into prices we haven't seen in a long time, or we haven't really seen ever. So the two main technical tools I use for moments like that, and it has helped me tremendously in the past, are Fibonacci extension levels and psychological levels, right? So $5, 7.5, $8, 2.5. So if we look at that and we assume that the bull market is at least still going to take a couple of months, two major clusters of levels, which you can see up here, are around $6 and 5.5. Maybe also $5, but that isn't really a cluster. But we have a huge resistance level between 5.5 and $6. Very strong level there as well. And then we have 7.5, basically all the way up to $9. This 2.618 at 4.5 isn't really worth much. So when we're talking about targets, and that's also, in my opinion, in line with what's possible for XRP here, Because if we're talking about XRP and we're talking about a total market cap at the current supply, I would say, given the news, given what I expect from the markets, given what I've seen from the community from Ripple so far, I think we can get a market cap of around $400-500 billion. All right, and that's a lot of money. And some of you might say that no, we're going to $1 trillion. It's possible. All right, this is my opinion. This is speculation, but I do think it adds up nicely. All right, because my main target, and this is quite wide, but I would say the main target for me for XRP to get in the bull market is between $7.5 and $6. So from the current price, that would be a gain of between 2.5x the current market cap and 3x. All right, so that brings us to a market cap of around, well, a 2.5x would be like a $330 billion market cap, and a 3x would obviously bring us closer to 400 billion. So that for now is my prediction. Look, some of you might disagree. In the end, we shall see. All right, and if I'm wrong, please come back to this video and tell me I'm wrong, because hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully we're going into a $1 trillion market cap, and Ripple goes all the way up to $10. I hope that sincerely for you, but based on what we know right now, based on my expectations from the markets, this is what I expect. All right, so thank you for watching. If you're interested in daily updates on XRP, check out the channel. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.